Okay, disubstituted means you got two things hanging off. And there's something special with these guys. They have their own special rules. So if I draw benzene like this, say I'm putting a Br and a Br. If you look at that and you probably say, that's 1,2-dibromobenzene. And you would be right. But there's another way to name them that's going to be preferred. When 1 and 2 are the positions, instead of saying 1, 2, we say O. O, dibromobenzene. Now, I know I hear the birds. Now that's irritating. Why do you put O? O stands for ortho, which means the 1, 2 position. You don't need to write ortho, you don't need to write 1, 2, you just write O. It means 1, 2. Not much of an abbreviation, but there it is. So what if you had these same people, Br and Br, and they're at the 1, 3 position? There's a name for that. It's called M. M, dibromobenzene. M stands for meta, and it means 1, 3 position. And you probably know, oh, I'm going to 1, 4 here next. So that's 1, 2, 1, 3. If you have the 2 BRs or 2 of something, and they're at the 1, 4 position, instead of calling it 1, 4-dibromo, you call it P-dibromobenzene. And P stands for para. It means 1, 4. We sometimes call these the OMP rules. And people have asked me over the years, you know, how can I remember that? Well, a class came up with this once. It's really stupid. They said, oh, it's like 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Old Melanie Pickens. And they could remember that. And people started calling me OMP. To this day, I can be walking in the mall and see a former student from the early 90s. And I'll hear, hey, OMP. They remember that. I don't know why. They probably don't remember what it means. It also is connected to this song that used to be, I'm down with OPP. I don't know what that means. But they were kind of using this. I hope it doesn't mean something dirty. That's kind of the background of this, but then I've got to change it a little bit. What if these two groups are not the same? What if one of them is one of those 4 that you have to know, the toluene, aniline, phenol? So I need to chunk this and show you the rest. Are you done?
No.
All right then, I'll stall a little longer. This can only be used when 2 things are hanging off. Not with 1 thing, not with 3 or more, only 2. Also the O and P, they're in italics. I don't know if you can tell, but they are italicized. I just can't write that way. All right, we're probably done, right? Are we done with the... I'll just erase slowly. Or you can go back and watch this on YouTube and enjoy it again. Now you're done. Yes. All right. What if the 2 guys are different, and maybe I've got a Cl and an F? First thing, is it OM or P? P. P. It's close to M. P, 1, 4. So you're going to say this, and then you alphabetize them. It could be P, fluorobenzene. That's it. No tricks there. You probably know a trick is coming. The time it gets a little challenging is when you have something like this. All right, you're always going to be looking for one of those 4. Remember the phenol, aniline, toluene, benzoic acid. You're looking for one of those. It's an OH and a BR. The first thing, is it OM or P? It's O. And what you want to do is you call it O bromo. And since you have this parent name, the phenol, you end it in phenol. You don't end it in benzene. When you say phenol, you're including the OH. That's as hard as it's ever going to get.
Wait, so you don't write benzene?
You don't write benzene. If you see the the CH3, the OH, the NH2, or the COO, you change the last name. You call it that name instead of calling it benzene. Like, say I've got, there's a COO, and maybe this is a CL. O, M, or P?
O.
Close? M. It's one of those. M, chloro, and what's the ending? Benzoic acid.
So even if it's out of alphabetical order, you put that one?
Yeah. You don't alphabetize the benzoic acid part. That's like the base name. So I'm calling them the parents, the aniline, phenol, toluene, benzoic acid. If you see a parent name,
Yeah.
are we?
Yeah.
Cool. All right then. Well, there it is. How close to out of time am I?
9:55.